Alright, let's go inside and finally explore this lab. What the heck is that in the cage?
Slap my behind and call me Betsy.
Not sure what I was expecting to find, but it wasn't.
Is that a
It
person?
has been completely ransacked. Still, there's gotta be some indication of where Clark took his money. Let's take a look around. But watch yourselves. No telling what any of these doohickeys might be capable of.
I gotta click on this thing first because it looks so weird. I'm not sure if it's like a statue or something. What the heck is that?
A wooden mannequin in a cage? I have so many questions.
You sure you want them answered?
Yes and no. I'm not sure. And what's up with that weird painting on the wall? Why does it look so disturbing?
I can't see through. The window is too grimy.
That's a window? Oh. Okay, that is one heck of a grimy window. I thought it was a painting for a moment. I meant more to the native story. Oh, not just the simple native good and soldier bad like you suspect. Yeah, that would be really cool. It is kind of simple when you think about it, actually. But I am expecting there to be more, but I have honestly got no idea, I suppose.
At least Dr. Clark practiced fire safety.
Only one way to find out. Is this door locked? Can we go
handle. Must be some other way to open it.
in? Okay, so that is, we got no handle for that. I'm sure we'll have to find one. Let's search this, these drawers, this desk thing.
Empty. Not really surprising.
It did say they had been, like, ransacked, so there's probably not too much around here for us to get.
What in the ether is this thing?
I wouldn't get too close.
Yeah, it might still be active and electrocute me or something. Oh boy. Oh, it's the TT-180. This thing controls the door mechanism, I think.
Is this some kind of combination or code?
Oh, I'm probably gonna have some kind of puzzle here. I can turn this.
One
Okay.
of the dials is missing. Just my luck.
We're missing a dial, okay.
I guess this measures etheric pressure, whatever that means.
Can I turn this one? I can turn these dials as well. Okay, there's 4 different dials, but I'm missing a handle, so I can't do anything with it just yet.
Not much left. Some books and a broken device.
I'm hoping that I will find something around here somewhere. Whoops. Is there even anything else to interact with in here? Because I don't think there
I
is.
can't make heads nor tails of this chicken scratch.
Okay, what have I got in my inventory? I've only got a flag. What do you think of Clark's lab?
Clark's lab is really quite something, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, something unnatural. Something perverse. What possessed him to undertake this research is beyond me.
Right. Carry on.
I'm not really sure what he was researching, to be fair.
Can we talk?
What's on your mind?
This place sure is something, isn't it?
I admit, I never gave much credence to all that ethericity business, but seeing all them contraptions and appurtenances, let's just say it's given me a new appreciation for Clark's tenacity.
Enough jabber. Let's push on.
I wonder if there's a way to open this cage or something. Is there anything like on the wall here? I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. This is the first time I've actually been at a little bit of a loss in this game.
Handle.
So far, anyway. Maybe there's like something outside that I've missed. Because there's really not a whole lot in here. Maybe there's an area that I've not explored or something. Who knows? Let's just go back here a sec and see. I think this way might lead back into town, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it doesn't go back into town. Wait, is that the train? Oh, hello. Some random shop over here.
Dios mío, what is this abomination?
Howdy, folks. Interested in learning about Coltit's miracle elixir?
Of course we are, little lady.
Then step on over here.
It's going to be a scam, 100%. Why is he so interested?
How are you holding?
Oh,
Okay, I don't think they've got any dialogue for me.
Special offer. Limited time only. 1 bottle for 5 crowns.
Maybe this stuff will somehow help me in the lab. I'm not sure how, but who knows? Maybe it's like acidic and can melt stuff. I have no idea. Are you enjoying this more than Detective in the Crypt? I think so. I think there's more going on in this game than Detective in the Crypt, because that game was a little bit, the story for Detective in the Crypt was a little bit like vague and kind of hard to understand in some places. I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying it more than the Detective one so far.
Boy, oh boy, I sure wish I was you.
I got stuck a lot in that game
Why,
too.
Today's your lucky day.
Is that right?
Yes, sir, Ray. You're just in time to experience the travesty of Xander Colted III's miracle elixir.
The what now?
Oh, dang. I mean, the majesty of Xander Colted III's miracle elixir. My name is Olivia Colted, and I'm here to answer all your questions about this evolutionary new medication.
Okay, can you just give me one? We're not rubes. Drop the spiel.
Look, kid, we're not born yesterday, townies. You can spare us the song and dance.
Oh, leave her be. I think she's charming.
Thanks, mister. My daddy says that to get anywhere in this business, charm is financial.
I think you mean essential?
I know what I mean.
How old is this girl? Alright, tell me about your elixir.
Fine, I'll bite. Tell me about this miracle elixir.
Glad you asked. From the maker of the wildly popular Coltit's emulsified soporific comes Coltit's miracle elixir, the finest, most elective tonic in Vespuccia. Guaranteed to treat and cure all illnesses from arthritis to yellow fever. And for a special limited time, we're selling it for the treasonable price of just 5 crowns.
Treasonable price. How about 2 crowns? Let's do some negotiating.
5 crowns seems a bit pricey. How about I give you 2 instead?
Sorry, ma'am. Daddy told me not to hackle.
Damn it. What's inside? Maybe we can make our own.
Sounds pretty miraculous, all right.
Steal her recipe.
What's in this elixir, anyway?
Oh, I don't know. Daddy's the one who makes it. Oh, but I know he gets a secret ingredient from some lady named Ethel. He always talks about her when he makes a new batch.
A lady called Ethel, huh?
I'm not in the market for your elixir right now.
Okay.
I might be able to find this lady. Let's see. Are you related to Jem? I don't know who Jem is. I've forgotten who that person is.
You wouldn't happen to be related to a kid in Rosewater named Jem, would you?
No, ma'am. Far as I know, I'm a lonely child.
Okay. Why are you here by yourself? Yeah, where's your dad?
Why are you parked in the middle of the desert when there's a town full of potential customers not 2 miles from here?
Oh, I'm just minding the wagon while my daddy's doing his business at the fort. But he told me to stand out here and detract anybody who might come by.
And has anyone else come by?
Oh, sure. Tons of folk. Only one who didn't stop was a feller on horseback. Too bad, 'cause the guy he was hauling looked like he could have used some elixir.
What has this girl seen? Is her dad the captain? I wonder.
Say, do you know anything about that lab over there?
No, but I did hear a big boom coming from that way. Was that your doing?
No.
Oh, come on. You could tell me. I'm no tattler.
I said no. Now stop asking.
Fine, jeez.
She's on to us.
I think I've heard
It was a...
Alright, let's leave. I think we've seen everything. I could come back here if I can't figure out where this lady is. Let's go to the fort and see if anything's changed at the fort. I never actually got to go inside this place, so it would be cool if I could actually
no handles.
Explore this place. I guess I gotta knock to see if I can get in. I wonder if he'll let me in. Let me in, dude! Is the captain back?
Captain Stokes come back here?
He's here. Don't think he's up to receiving anyone, though.
Carry on, soldier.
Right.
So he is here. So did he really abandon us?
Hey, Phil.
Whatever.
I guess I was just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Alright, it doesn't look like there's anything I can do here, unfortunately. I'm not sure where else I can go. It just goes to the lab. Is there a way for me to get back to town? I was hoping that there was a way. I don't know how you get back to town anymore. Honestly, maybe there's not. Let's just buy this miracle potion then, because I don't know where that lady is.
Miss Cole.
So I'm sure there's a way to get it for free. But I'll buy one.
All right, give me a bottle.
Yay! Thanks, ma'am.
It's probably not worth it, but
How
you
about
know.
your friends? Want 2 more for them?
We'll share.
Oh, okay. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. And if we're gone by then, well, best of luck to you.
I think I've heard enough for now. We'll just be going.
It was a real pressure.
Real pressure. Alright, here it is.
Professor Xander Coltit III. I'm sure that's the case.
Okay, let's smell it.
Whoa! That'll put hairs on your chest.
Is it really that strong? Alright, this has got to be useful for something. I hope so, after spending all of that money. Hadag Dagot Coronas to try scam soldier? What? Do you mean the general guy? Is that what you mean? I'm not really sure exactly. Okay, let's see if we can work out what to do in this place, because I am not too sure right now. Alright. I like how you can click to speed up the walking animation in this game a little bit. Select. Wonder if I can use it on anything at all. There doesn't seem to be any options here. I can give it to my companions. Yeah, I seem to be able to give it to my companions, but I'm not sure what it does.
No, thank.
Nobody's feeling sick. I might have just brought that for nothing. I have no idea. I can flip this, but yeah, it's not gonna work. How am I gonna... I just thought maybe this wouldn't work because the dial is missing, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we can just do it without it. I'm pretty sure it won't work, but... So then this one would need to be on 7, right? Yeah, so we need this to be on number 2. Somehow. Yeah, so we need this dial here. I have no idea how to...
That won't fit there.
How to fix it, though. That won't fit there? Does that mean something else will?
That won't fit there.
I think she just says that. Okay.
Is this some kind of
I have not seen anything that can go on there, though. It's confuzzling.
A wooden mannequin.
I must have missed something.
Oh,
And my companions don't have any hints for me right now. Unfortunately.
No hand.
I wish that they did, but sadly that's not the case. I don't know if I've just overlooked something. Let's look over here a second. She said her father was at the fort, so I assumed her father was trying to sell the cure. Oh, maybe. Oh, there's a way over this way. Oh, I didn't realise there's another screen. I did not notice that at all.
This Clark fellow was into some strange things, wasn't he?
I'm starting to understand why he chose to do his work out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, let's look around.
This may have held something interesting once, but now it's just lodging for spiders.
Well, at least the spiders are happy. I guess.
This must be where Clark parked his rear during his experiments.
How are we going to get that toolbox? That looks like it's going to be useful, doesn't it? The stairs seem to be completely broken. What is this machine?
I get the impression this is what powers everything in here.
We just need to get it running again somehow.
Okay, let's inspect it. We've got even more
Some
things
kind of power meter.
going on.
Never heard of an ampere before. These meters seem connected to whatever's behind the panel.
I need a screwdriver, right,
I
to
can't remove it with my hands.
open these.
I'll need a tool to unscrew it.
That makes
I bet
sense.
getting power to all 3 of these meters will get things up and running. I'm guessing this thing needs to hit full power before the machine turns on.
This is probably not going to work, but pull it anyway.
No good. There's some power getting through, but it needs more.
There's a little bit of power. Okay. I'm probably going to have to open this up. That's what the toolbox is for, right? So we can open this up. Somehow.
I can't
Just gotta
begin
get
to
up
fathom
there.
what these contraptions are for.
Nothing of use to us.
How do you
Anything
know?
interesting in there?
Not really. Probably why they were left behind.
Let's try to reach this toolbox.
Way too high for me.
Want me to give you a boost?
Nah, I still couldn't reach. I'll think of something else.
Maybe there's like a contraption I can use.
That hasn't got a lock to pick.
You can actually combine items in this game, which I didn't know you could do. So that's cool. Don't think I've got anything to combine though, if I'm being honest. So that sucks. Use
I prefer
with.
to keep the cloth dry.
No, so I can't use it with that either. Okay, I don't think I've got anything. Unfortunately. How the heck am I going to get up there? There's gotta be a way. Let's talk to our companions. Sometimes they help.
What's up?
Okay, how do we get that box?
Any clever ideas to get to that confounded box?
Not too many, I'm afraid. Although perhaps that chair could be of use.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Why don't you shoot the box down? It might damage what's inside.
Hang on,
Big part?
let's put that gunslinging know-how of yours to work.
I may be a showman, but I ain't a performing monkey. Besides, I never perform sharpshooting tricks without a crowd.
Oh my god. Shoot the box down, I insist. I want to see him do it.
Crowd be damned. I want to see what's in the box.
You've proven yourself resourceful. I'm sure you can find a more practical way to get to that box that doesn't involve me wasting ammo.
Fine. Wait, I can still keep going. I can still keep pestering him to see if he'll do it.
I don't understand. You showed off your prowess with a gun before. Now all I'm hearing are excuses. Why so shifty all of a sudden?
All right, look. The truth is, I've gone a mite rusty. A couple of years ago, I could have done it with my eyes shut.
The truth
Time
comes
ain't been
out.
kind to my hands.
So how did you pull off that juggling trick?
Danny's the one that shoots the ball from the wings. You want that box down so bad, ask him to help you when he gets back.
I knew he was cheating. I knew it.
Might I borrow that arrowhead for a spell?
By all means. Maybe it'll bring you some luck, too.
Enough jabber. Let's push on.
I'm not sure what this is for, but we'll figure it out. So we'll move this chair up.
And again, maybe not.
Well, that was an epic fail. The thing just broke apart completely. Oh, what if I combine this with this?
I hope this isn't considered treason.
Oh, yeah. That helps, I think. I wonder if we can use the edge of this blade to open these screws.
Let's see if this works.
Oh, okay, that works. Yay! Don't know if we'll get anywhere
That did it.
by doing this, but oh wow. Okay, that is a... Wow, that was a big contraption. We seem to have like some issue over here.
Looks like something chewed through it.
Gonna have to fix that. I guess that maybe that's what the cloth is for. Okay, hang on. Here it is. This cloth here. There
That
we
should
go.
do it.
I'm not sure if that solves every problem, but sure. What's that there?
No wonder the power's not getting through. This wire's all corroded.
The wire's corroded. Let's try and use this
Let's
medicine
put
on it.
some of this elixir to good use.
Wow. That's crazy. It is really just like acid, so that's what it was for. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We didn't use it for its intended use, but it helped us out anyway. Maybe the arrow as a dial. Oh, no. But, you know, good try. The cure all is Coca-Cola. Yeah, it just like disintegrates everything. You never know with point and click games though, because like the solutions can be just like really bizarre and just not something you really think about.
Some kind of...
So let's try pull this. Will it work now? Ta-da! We have power. Eureka! I don't know what this is going to do for us, but
Fantastic.
I'm sure it will do something for us. So that'll be good. Do you think that tinfoil hat's
Looks
going to
like
come
Phil
back?
managed to get the door open.
I wonder if they found anything inside.
It's going to be like, what are you doing? We have no idea what we just powered. What the heck?
I'd say so, yes.
That doesn't
Up
look
and
good.
running.
Impressive.
This technology is amazing. What did this Clark fellow intend to do with such power?
I'm beginning to wonder about that myself.
Probably nothing
Nice
good.
job getting the lights back on.
Get everything squared with the Otham?
I think so.
They're adequately supplied. They should be well off for some time.
Well, I suppose we should see about...
Hello? Is someone in here?
Damn. Looks like we've attracted some attention.
I had come in peace. Please make yourself known.
Guess we don't have much choice.
Oh, he's a
Hey.
karate man. Oh god, he's not going to beat me up, is he?
Goodness, I wasn't expecting so many of you.
And we weren't expecting anybody at all.
Who are you?
And just who might you be?
I am Paul Burkhart, emissary of the Luminarians.
The what now?
We are disciples of Dr. Clark, protectors of his artifacts and legacy.
No kidding. So you must know all about him then.
We
Quite
found
so.
a crazy. Alright then. A luminary? Does he come from the moon? Do you know where the contents of the lab were taken? I think we already met one of your people. Or was it the tinfoil hat man?
You know, I think we've met one of these disciples already.
You must be referring to Samuel. He is quite protective of this place. If you seek enlightenment, we will be glad to share our wisdom with you. But let us all return to the commune. We must not further defile the sanctity of this place. Come, I am eager to learn about you all.
I'm kind of confused. Like what? Do they think this place is sacred?
Welcome to Chrysalis, friends. Feel free to explore, converse with the residents. You'll find we have much to offer. We'll speak again soon.
Oh no, I'm in crazy
What
town.
an accommodating feller.
This is all very strange. You all might be into this porqueria, but I want no part of it. I am going back to the lab.
Suit yourself.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what we can learn about where Clark's stash might be. But let's not overplay our hand, shall we? If anybody asks, our interest is purely academic.
I'm really not a good liar, Mr. Ackerman.
Shoot, nobody's asking you to lie, sugar. Just withhold certain details. We're interested in learning about Clark. That's all there is to it. Come on, Danny. Let's see where our friend's gone off to.
So, why are we here? Like, to
No,
find out more
lying doesn't come
information?
natural to some. For others, it's like breathing. Don't take this amiss, but if you'd like some pointers, sometimes it's good to be able to keep certain things to yourself you don't want everybody and his uncle to know.
Oh. All right.
Okay then. Always maintain eye contact. We're giving pointers on how to lie. Wow. Believe what you're saying. Maybe? I don't know.
Above all else, be confident. If you sound like you believe what you're saying, they will too.
You seem to have a lot of experience in these matters.
I only lie when I have to. Everyone lies, get used to it. Sometimes the truth hurts and it's kinda to lie. Not sure if this will affect anything. Let's go with the middle one.
Maybe, but I only lie when it's necessary.
You find it necessary to lie?
Sure, at times. To save my skin. You don't?
I haven't needed to.
Lucky you. Hope that keeps working out for you. But if anyone asks what you were up to the day when, say, a wagon got raided outside Rosewater, a little capacity for dissimulation might be handy to have.
Your advice is appreciated. I'll just see what I can find out on my own.
Wow, I don't think that conversation went down very well, did it? Whoopsie. It's alright. Let's see. It keeps like writing little notes down in the book. I'm not sure if it will really say too much here though. This is really long. I think this is just a journal, isn't it? Okay, let's make a save point. I haven't saved it in a little while, so let's do that.
Kitchen to the left, rostrum to the right.
Let's go to the kitchen. I want some grub. I love how she followed you a little for no reason. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's the crazy dude, isn't it? That's the dude with the tinfoil hat. Let's go talk to him. because he might have something even more crazy to say.
Well, well, if it isn't my old friend.
The Defiler returns.
Hey now, don't get your britches in a twist.
You're a guest of Emissary Paul, so I'm obliged to welcome you. But if you continue casting your shadows of discord over all that is bright here, there will be consequences.
What kind of consequences? What do you mean? How am I casting shadows of discord? It's a bit extreme, isn't it? I thought these people were like karate people because they had like all these belts on. But I don't think they are.
Now just where do you get off saying I'm casting shadows of discord or whatever?
I caught you trespassing outside the laboratory. Then your friend blasted the door off.
It was all in the name of research. I'm just as interested in all this as you.
You've a peculiar way of showing it.
Okay, let's ask about Dr. Clark. We need more information. Where did he go? What was he researching? Yeah, let's go for that. That could be the most interesting topic.
Do you know any details about Dr. Clark's research?
He was toying with fire, pure and simple. He may have been inspired and driven to his work by the Luminous Ones, but he was only their tool. He did not acknowledge their undeniable glory, or show them the proper respect. He took a battering ram to the door of heaven. When they tired of the noise, they whisked him away inside the gates, while the rest of us still wait outside.
So what you're saying is, you don't actually know.
I've underestimated you. I didn't think there could be someone more arrogant than Dr. Clark.
Well, we're really not getting any brownie points with this guy. The gate of heaven, is he saying that he died, or is he just like, is that some kind of like religious thing that he's saying just to confuse me? I don't know. Where did he go? I don't think he knows where he went. He went missing, didn't he?
Where did Dr. Clark end up?
Not where he should have.
Okay, that was very... He's very angry, isn't he? He's a very angry man.
Did you ever have a chance to meet Dr. Clark?
No. Nor did I desire to.
No?
Ethericity is not a power to be trifled with. I've no interest in meeting someone who treats it as a plaything.
Okay, why are you guarding this building? Is there something in there?
What's so special about this place that they've got you standing guard?
This building houses our collection of artifacts salvaged from Dr. Clark's laboratory.
Oh, so you're the ones who looted the place.
We did not loot it. We saved important items from obscurity and decay.
It's basically the same thing. But okay. Can I take a look inside? He's probably going to say no. But we'll see. He seems like a jealous man. Do you think so? I am not sure. Do you think he's jealous of what Dr. Clark achieved, maybe?
Think I might take a quick peek?
Absolutely not. Outsiders are forbidden.
I knew he'd say that. Can I join the Lumerians? And just sneak into the organization to get to all the good stuff.
So how does one go about joining your little
He's gonna
club?
say no.
You think if you joined us that I would just suddenly allow you to enter?
Sure, you said only outsiders were forbidden.
Nice try, but not on my watch.
She let him in on the plan. That's not what you meant to do. What if I found something new for your collection?
What if I brought you a new artifact for your collection?
Then I would be very surprised. We've already
Oh.
retrieved everything of value from the laboratory.
Even from that locked room?
That room is inaccessible. Do not even consider attempting to breach it.
Why not? It just makes me want to go in there even more.
So what brought you to Chrysalis?
My personal business is none of yours.
Touchy. I'll leave you to your guarding. Try not to die of boredom.
He's so angry. Maybe the dial is inside. It could be. Yeah, it could be inside that door. Hopefully it is, because we gotta get in there. What a weird picture that is at the top.
My, that's quite imaginative.
It is really strange.
This isn't much use with a wheel missing. Handle still looks good, at least.
Can I take the handle? No, I can't. Alright, let's see what these guys are doing over here.
Nadine, could we have a word?
Of course.
What do you think of this place?
You enjoying yourself here?
These are good people. I'm glad we met them.
You don't find them a bit odd?
I'll admit, I don't quite comprehend their philosophical ideas, but they've welcomed us with open arms. The least we can do is offer open minds.
Any ideas as to how to get that fellow over there away from his post?
Be confident?
Afraid this situation's a bit more complicated than that. Still good advice, though. I'll leave you to your conversation.
We have to find a relic for him, right, so we can get inside. I got the gist of it. Can I talk to the chef?
Excuse me?
Ah, hello. You must be one of Miss Redbird's companions.
That's right. Harley Leger.
My name's Evan. Evan Holbrook. Welcome to Chrysalis.
Evan was just showing me the cookhouse. You know they grow or raise everything they eat here themselves?
Well, mostly. Sometimes we need to resupply from town, but we aim to be fully self-reliant. Our dedication will be rewarded with bounty.
There's a bit of an obvious question. Are you the chef? This stream is super chill. It is, yeah. It's like a little story or something. Mostly just like voice acting. Sounds like the Mormon. Do you think so? Let's see. Let's ask if he's the chef. It's an obvious question, but we'll
So, are you the biscuit
do
roller
it
for this
anyway.
community, or what?
Not quite. Everyone in Chrysalis does their part. It's my day on the road to fix breakfast.
Do you have a doctor?
We have a few skilled in healing, yes. I do wish we had more knowledge of agriculture. Our crops haven't been thriving like we hoped.
I wonder if we could help him with that. What brought you to Chrysalis?
What's your story, Evan? How did you join up with these folks?
Well, like many of the others here, I was living in New Britannia. My wife was there at the etheric demonstration at the expo. I thought I'd lost her forever. But emissary Paul found me and explained how she hadn't perished, merely transcended. At first I didn't believe him. I wanted to throttle him, actually.
I can understand that reaction.
But I realized that in my grief, I had become blinded.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Don't be. One day I'll transcend too. We'll be reunited in the ether.
So they see this ether stuff as some kind of like holy power or something. I think it's like it was in the Lamplight City. I think it's I think it was what was exploded and like vaporized the people. I think that's what it was. I'm not 100% sure, but it does seem to be something to do with that anyway. I think it's all linked, but who knows? I maybe would have more understanding if I played Lamplight City, possibly. I know this is kind of a different storyline, so it's not entirely essential to do it, but I'm sure it would help with a little bit of the explanations. What's wrong with your crops?
You said your
What is
crops
wrong
weren't
with it?
doing well. Why not?
Getting the irrigation in this year saved some of the crop, but we're facing lean times. We simply must find a way to grow enough to feed everyone.
I don't know if that's something I could help with, and then maybe they would help me in return. Have you met Dr. Clark?
Did you ever meet Dr. Clark?
Alas, no. I hadn't really heard of him before the expo. I was looking at the wax anatomical models and the medical morals exhibit. But my wife said they turned her stomach, so she went to see the etheric pavilion instead. I don't think she really knew who Bennett Clark was either. It was just something to pass the time. If only either of us knew what a significant thing was about to happen.
The disaster from the first game.
The disaster that killed all those folk?
Please. That's what the ignorant and unenlightened call it. Emissary Paul helped me to understand. Evocator Bennett showed the world the transcendence phenomenon. It wasn't a disaster. It was a miracle.
Oh my
I only
God.
regret that I wasn't there, so I could have gone along with her.
These people are crazy. They're calling something that like basically killed 14 people a miracle. It was like some accident that like vaporized 14 people in the last game. Because there was a little article about it. This guy is sat here calling it a miracle because they think it's some kind of like transcendence. Like what? These dudes are nuts. Okay, do you know where Dr. Clark went?
Do you know where Dr. Clark disappeared to?
Evocator Bennett didn't disappear. He transcended.
Again, you use this word. What do you mean by it?
He passed through the etheric gateway and joined with the luminous luminous ones in the cosmos.
Oh,
Awkward. That was so awkward.
Exactly what was Dr. Clark researching?
Ethericity, of course.
Of course, but what about it? Energy sources? Industrial applications? What?
Miss Leger, I couldn't begin to tell you. Whatever reasons he may have given the public, bankers, professors, and what have you, his true purpose was to open the way for humanity to pass into the etheric realm. It wasn't easy. He spent 2 years in that laboratory before transcending. Soon the day will come when we all can follow him.
I feel slightly disturbed.
Your friend over there refuses to let me in to see Clark's artifacts.
Yes, Samuel is quite a stickler for the rules. Sometimes I think he lets his duties as the emissary's assistant get to his head.
It was good talking to you. I'll leave you both to it.
Goodbye for now.
see you later, Harley.
Alright then, I guess that's it. I guess that conversation was good in finding out how crazy these people are.
Is this breakfast?
It will be. I hope everyone likes it.
This person disturbs me. I'm leaving. I am getting out of here. Alright, so which way now? That's the question. There's like a barn
Suppose
down
that's
here.
where the animals are kept.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Seems like they're pretty self-sufficient here.
Okay. So this goes to the rostrum, whatever that is. Oh, they got some kind of... What is this? Some kind of like... Some kind of speech or something? I have no
They
idea.
seem enthralled by Paul's ramblings.
Okay, there's an actual just entire community of crazy people.
Hey, Dan.
What's going on?
Okay, what's this guy been talking about?
So, what's our friend on stage been jabbering about?
What hasn't he? This guy makes Jake seem like a silent monk by comparison. Anyway, it's mostly been about Clark, his etheric research in New Britannia, how he built his lab out here after the Expo disaster. Excuse me, miracle, that sort of thing. He says Clark transcended. I'm not sure what that means.
I get the impression it means he's dead.
Oh, that's too bad.
Did he really not catch on to that? Can you shoot down a box in Clark's lab? Oh.
I was wondering if you might help me out with something.
What?
There's a toolbox inside. Think you might put your... I asked Jake to do it, but he's...
I can do that. Yeah, you want to go right now?
No.
Nope.
We can do it later, but that's good to know, so we can get the toolbox now. No, I thought I needed to get in there for the screwdriver, but maybe there's something else in there that will be useful.
What's your impression of Chrysalis?
Well, it's peculiar. Everybody's got a
Just
job
putting it
to
nicely.
away to help. Nobody's left out, and that's nice. But all this stuff about etheric beings, it sounds
Crazy?
You said it, not me. Anyhow, I wouldn't mind hanging around a while.
It is interesting, though, their beliefs.
I'll leave.
Alright, I think that's everything there.
The butterflies sure seem to like these flowers.
They sure do. That's the theme of the town as well, right? It's psychedelic butterflies. What are these two up to?
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Ah, Harley. Miss Larkin here was just telling me about this fascinating place.
Hello and welcome. It's so nice to have visitors.
What is it you do around here?
Plenty. I help in the fields and in the kitchen, but my particular gift is keeping Chrysalis beautiful and its people inspired. All the murals and paintings you see around the commune are my work.
And a fine job you've done.
Why, thank you.
Is he flirting with her? Is that what's going on? The art is lovely. There's a few bits around, but I haven't seen that many.
I agree. You've really managed to liven up this desert with some color.
Yes, that was my intent. I'm glad it comes across.
Okay, you seem to love butterflies.
I've noticed you all sure are fond of butterflies.
What better creature to symbolize transcendence? Like butterflies, we too will undergo a metamorphosis, pass through the veil into the ether, and join the luminous ones. Not only that, their wings have 8 sections, and they flap in a figure 8 pattern.
Does that mean something?
Evocator Bennett's sacred number, of course.
God, they're really nuts, aren't they? All right, let's ask about the
What
research.
exactly was Dr. Clark's etheric research about?
Truth.
Lovely sentiment, but could you be a bit more specific?
He sought to connect us with the world above, to unite us with the luminous ones. He succeeded in not only opening the door, but stepping through and crossing the veil. He showed that the way is possible. Now we all must learn to follow.
I'm pretty sure he just died, but like, okay.
Do you have an idea of where Dr. Clark might be currently?
Of course. He's with the luminous ones.
Pardon?
The beings on the other side of the veil.
You're saying Clark is dead?
Not dead. Transcended. Eternal. You still have much to learn. It's good you're with us now. Everything will become clear soon. Trust me.
They're part of like some crazy cult. It really does feel like that.
Did you ever meet Dr. Clark?
I did. Once. Such a brilliant mind. We didn't speak long, but I felt as though we'd conversed for hours.
Some people can have that effect.
Okay, what was that about a sacred number?
Sacred number? What does that mean?
The number 8 is very important. It appears constantly in the Evocator's writings, and Bennett himself was born on the 8th of August, 17...
She's looking for
That's
connections.
quite a coincidence.
Coincidence is mere illusion.
I think she's reading into that a bit too much.
How did...
Ethericity always fascinated me. I joined up with the Luminarians when they were passing through Rampton on their way west. We founded Chrysalis here, close to the Evocator's laboratory, and where the veil is parted.
The veil?
The boundary between the realm of the barrier is very thin here.
There's definitely something. All right.
Don't want.
Okay, I think I've done all the dialogue options there. She waffles on a little bit too much about the same thing. I don't know if I can speak to my companion though.
We have...
Sure.
Oh, I can talk to Jake.
What's on?
That's cool. Have you managed to learn anything? Oh yeah, that one I've already done.
So, what have you...
This ethericity stuff, it seems our friend Dr. Clark.
Okay, he doesn't know too much. Not much going on there at
Something
all.
about that makes my skin crawl.
Yes, the whole place makes my skin crawl. It's creepy in here. I'm not sure if I'm into this place. I think it's time to leave. I don't think there's much more to do here anyway, so I think
can't be
we're
seeing
done.
things. Danny and Nadine saw that strange haze too.
Yeah,
There's
it's like it's
something wrong
purple
with my
stuff.
eyes. There must be something wrong with the sky.